welcome to MamaPriestTarot, the channel for guidance on the go. This video is filmed in hand perspective so you can go about your day without having to miss out on anything. I like to enter this space with an open mind and positivity and would like to invite you to do the same. This reading is for Sagittarius for the month of April 2020. This message may or may not resonate with you. If it does, awesome. If it doesn't, please don't try to make it fit your situation. Okay? First and foremost, I just want to say hi. How's everybody doing? Hopefully everyone's been holding it together and everybody's been working hard on whatever goals it is that they want to accomplish for this year. I know like today in particular has just been a very strange day. I found myself so ready to do so much and like, you know what I mean, dressed and ready, but then right at the last moment, I just kind of found myself not ready to show up, not ready to perform. And I'm not really sure what it is. I can't honestly say that it's fear of anything, but I don't know. I kind of feel like my focus is clouded. Like, you know what I mean? I'm not really sure where my focus is. So if you're feeling that way, Sag, I'm going to tell you, take a breather, take a step back, and reclaim your focus. In order to be successful, in order to get to anywhere that you want to go, you need to be focused. You need to have a clear vision on what it is that you want to do and a clear idea on how to get there. And you're not even going to know where to begin. You're not even going to know, that it's even possible to happen unless you create some kind of focus. So if you don't get anything out of April, definitely bring some focus from it, alright? So I'm going to move this out the way. I tried to have it to where everything would be in frame, but I don't know what's going on right now. I honestly don't. I don't know why this feels like it's so far away. Hold on, I'm going to maneuver it a tiny bit. There we go. There we go. If you see my pillows, please don't say anything. Yes, I know that they don't match, but I am a collectively unmatching kind of gal. So, I like variety in my life, and you're going to have variety in the background. That is if you can even see my pillows. But I'm going to go on and start shuffling. I don't deal with cards that fall out because if you can see, you probably can't. I shake. So, because I'm such a spaz, I don't want to count cards that could potentially not be the message for you. Even though I know sometimes the universe just has a message that is itching to get out. So, April though, that's so crazy. It feels like we're already almost halfway through the year. Where did 2020 go? And I don't know if it's the same for you, but 2020 was a surprise for me. I expected it to kind of be like the rest of the years and kind of a continuation of the BS of the other years. But 2020 has definitely been a surprise. It's definitely been one of refocusing. It's been one of reprioritizing. You know? Alright, I'm going to lay your cards out. If you're familiar with me, I'll pick them up and then I'll show them to you. Rather dance them up to you and then we'll go through them that way. Okay. Alrighty. Excuse me. So, your first card is going to be the Emperor. See, I love how clear that is, that you can actually see it. I tried something new with my lighting. I don't know if it's still giving a little kind of a nighttime ambiance, but at least you can read the words on the card. That's what I care about. Okay, the Emperor. And the Emperor this month is going to signify power. It's going to signify structure. It's going to signify making level-headed decisions. Last year was, I'm looking for the right word here, and if you know me, trying to find the right word is important to me because I'd like to convey the correct message. I like to get across the correct thing. But last year was a year of kind of living on the whim. A YOLO sort of year, if you will. You made a lot of decisions and you got into a lot of things, maybe not necessarily knowing what the consequences were, but not really caring what the consequences were. Because last year was about following your heart. It was about following your desires. And this year's a little bit different for you, Sagittarius. This year is more about like I said, reorganizing, reprioritizing, because I'm trying to stress to everybody, 2020 is a year and a decade that is signifying change. 2020 is a year of starting and actually building something that you want, and something that is going to bring um stability and bring peace and bring not structure, but basically bring to you what you want, you know? So, what you're going to find in a lot of these months are a lot of experiences and a lot of learning opportunities that are going to allow you to build your character, and that are going to allow you to progress who you are and the skills that you have that you can bring to any situation. And this month is no different. So, your Emperor card is going to signify structure. It's going to signify power, okay? Making level-headed decisions. Because I'm sure, as I'm sure, you know what I mean, you're still reaping the consequences. You know, living life on the edge, living life in the fast lane last year, you know, is causing you to pick up the pieces this year. And nobody wants to have to go through another year of that. Nobody wants to have to go through a life of that. So try to make some level-headed decisions this year, okay? That's going to be important for you. Um, Also, just don't be afraid to be a leader and take charge. Don't be afraid to seize that opportunity and make it yours. Don't be afraid to actually stake claim to what you want and what you want to own and what you want to achieve, and make it yours. If there's something you want to go for it. Because this is a year of building our character, restructuring our, oh, what's the word I'm looking for? Restructuring our, oh, I can't think of it, but we'll just say restructuring our guidelines. It was going to be sweet, I promise you. It was going to be so sweet, but it just didn't come out the way that I wanted it to. Okay. And your next card is going to be the Fool. And the Fool is going to signify curiosity. It's going to signify that enthusiasm for adventure. Um, Ushering in with the new year, a lot of you Sagittariuses have been traveling. And even if it's not traveling to distant countries or other vacation locales or things of that nature, you've been traveling just among your state, among your town. You've been getting out of your home. You've just been getting out of your everyday, and you've been doing things that broaden your horizon, broaden your perspective. And the things that you see while you're out, and the things that touch you sentimentally, are these things that are going to help build your character. These are these things that are going to help inspire you to want to progress, to inspire you to want to create. Um, you also have so much energy right now that you need to focus it on something that is going to progress you into a better way of life, a better way of living, into something that's going to build something bigger for you. You do not want to squander this opportunity and spend 2021 cleaning up your messes from 2020 and 2019. April is definitely a month of you coming back to yourself. It's a month of you saying goodbye to the mistakes that you made. It's a month of you making peace with the things that you necessarily could not let go of emotionally. And it's a month of an epiphany, a month of realizing, you know what, there's something else out there, and there's something else that I want to go for. And, you know, I can do it. You know what, screw these cards for a second. You can do it. You know, this is definitely a month where you're going to start to get ideas of things that you're going to want to do, things that you want to experience. Go for it. That same energy that you applied to 2019 of living in the moment and having fun and, you know, doing whatever your heart and even your head wanted you to do, apply that same energy to the inspiration and the motivation that you get from the things that you see and experience this month, because that motivation and inspiration is going to lead into projects that is going to build a future for you. And it might not necessarily be one project that's going to be that staple money making idea or future for you, but it's going to allow you to go into projects that are going to allow you to network with others and allow you to possibly view other horizons if that one project is not the money making project for you. So don't chill, okay? Don't chill in April, because April has so much to fill you with. April has so much to show you, Sagittarius, and the adventurous spirit that you are, and the you gotta forgive me, I don't have much energy today. I'm on chill mode, which is very, very rare for me. So forgive me if I'm very monotone, but that message is still there. So just listen, you know what I mean? Keep your ear to my words, because that message is still there. But with the kind of thirst for life person that you are, take in this experience that April is going to give you. Take in the opportunities. If you want to stay home, don't stay home. If you get invited to do something and you're not sure you want to do it, get your ass out there and do it, because you don't know where inspiration is going to come from. And this inspiration is going to lead you into something that is going to build a future for you. And isn't that what life is about? Building a future. And in today's economy and in today's society, having a future, having a retirement is not necessarily set in stone for everybody. It's not set in stone for all of us. So build your own 401k, build your own retirement plan, and you're not going to be able to do it unless you get out there and take some risks and actually do some things that you're interested in. You can't start unless you get moving. You can't fail unless you start. You can't succeed unless you start, okay? Excuse me. Let's go into your next card. And you got the King of Cups. Which is going to signify remaining emotionally balanced, okay? You've gained control of your feelings and you can easily accept them. Whatever you're making peace with from 2019, whatever it is that you are finally pushing off into the distance, that you're finally putting to bed, okay? It's gonna usher in that stability and that emotional control, that emotional stability that you need in order to take in these new experiences, okay? And have some sort of control and stability to build what it is that you need, whether it's skills, your project, or anything that you want to have, materialistic or personal. You know, like I said, this is a month of coming back to yourself. If you are still bitter about something that did not pan out the way that you wanted it to, I hate to break it to you, sweet pea, but you gonna have to let that shit go. You can't go back in time, and you can't fix it. And obsessing over it is not gonna get you anywhere. Obsessing over it is gonna keep you from being able to heal, build, rebuild, and be able to move on. So that way you can accept what other blessings are coming into your life. You cannot move forward in the future if you're stuck in the past. It's okay to visit the past, and it's okay to even use the past as a blueprint on how you should maneuver in the present and the future, but you cannot stay stuck there. And I really have the feeling that somebody is seriously bitter about something that didn't work out. Let it go, baby. Now is the time to let it go, because the universe has something beautiful that it's going to usher in for you. But it cannot happen unless you let that go. Let that rope go. Not to sound callous, but so what if that relationship didn't work out for you? You know why? Because there is something so much more beautiful, something so much more better that's waiting out there for you. You just gotta let this go. It's not gonna come to you as long as you are still holding on to that, holding on to that. I don't even want to give it a name, because different things are sentimental to different people for different reasons. So I don't even want to give that a name, but let it go. It's time. Allow something better to come into your life. Allow it. And it can't happen if you don't move forward. Whatever it is that you have to do, find a way to move forward. Alright? You, this is possible, and everything within you is possible. Pick some boundaries and stay firm to them. Whatever you let people walk all over you with in 2019, that's not going to happen in 2020. Even though you were vulnerable in the beginning of 2020, even though it's still the beginning of 2020, even though you were vulnerable and you allowed people to get away with things, nah, no more. Regrow your confidence. Come into yourself. Find yourself. It's time. It's just like I said. There's so many mistakes. Not mistakes, because mistakes are learning experiences and opportunities. But there were so many learning opportunities that came from 2019. It's time to take what you've learned, apply it to yourself, and take hold of your life. Alright? I'm going in this with 2 more cards, because you deserve a little bit more insight. Sometimes we just need that reassurance. You know, sometimes we just really, we need to be able to see it for our own eyes, that, you know what, everything is going to be okay. And that even though we were affected by even the simplest of things that happen to us, that it's not going to become us. It's not going to become a part of our DNA. It's not going to become a permanent part of our character. You can be whoever you want to be. You really can. You can recreate your own story. When you go to the movies, you know what I mean? Would you rather see a movie that has one solid storyline, or would you rather see a movie that's got some ups and downs and twists and turns? You know? Some surprises. Alright. I'm gonna dance her up just because she's saying, you know what? She's taking some anger. Alright. The Hanged Woman. Is going to represent patience. Alright? It's going to represent some sacrifice that you're going to need to give in order to come into your new self. If you're still allowing somebody that's very toxic into your life that you should have left behind in 2019, it's time to sacrifice it. If you've enjoyed feeling in your feelings about what's happened to you, it's time to let it go. If you've picked up some very unhealthy habits from trying to heal, or even from moving on, from rebounding in your life, it's time to let it go. If it is not, I feel like I'm sitting on the cards. If it is not positive, then it is not for you. If it is not going to lead to a stronger character, then it is not for you. You have to make some sacrifices in order to usher in some more positivity and positive changes into your life. And also, express some patience, because things don't happen overnight. Rome was not built in one day, as they say in the expression, you know. But I do know some things that were built in a day. So, just express some patience, because working on yourself, working on your life, creating and building takes time. It really does. So, express some patience in that, alright? Your next card is the World, because that's what you deserve. You deserve the world. And the world is yours. Whatever you put your mind to, whatever you set your mind to, you can physically manifest. You know, don't even worry about the power of manifestation. Because you know what's stronger than that? Belief, faith. As long as you continue to speak something into existence, it is going to happen. The matter of perspective is strong, baby. It's strong. Whatever you believe, whatever you put your mind to, it can happen. Alright? Are going to be falling together for you. As long as you maintain some control and structure in your life and in your situation of what's going on. Okay? As long as you do that, then you're going to be able to reprioritize what's important to you. And you're going to be able to see what it is for your future and for yourself that you want. And at the same time, at the exact same time, hold on, you're going to be able to gain the confidence that you need to actually go after your dreams and what you want. Alright? You're going to gain some energy that's going to allow you to be able to make this happen. Okay? The adventure that you have and the adventures that you're about to be going on and going through are going to inspire you. Not only to have that structure, but to go after what you want. Stay emotionally stable. And also, you are going to acquire some emotional stability. Because that is what's going to help you get through this. That's what's going to allow you to realize that you've actually gained control of your feelings. Everything that you felt unsure about in the past, everything that you were hurt about, everything that, you doubted yourself about, you're finally going to be able to come into control of it. You're going to be able to use your mind over matter. You're going to be able to use your intellect over those emotions. You're also going to stay true to yourself, realign yourself and your balance, okay? Exercise patience, because this is going to take some work, alright? You're going to be indecisive, but that's okay. That's part of building your troubleshooting skills. That's part of that, and that's also going to be able to teach you how to be a better problem solver. So, roll with the punches, alright? Like, you've got this. You're going to gain a new perspective. You've got this, Sag. And once you do, the world is yours. A goal is going to be reached. And you're going to feel so much better. You're going to have so much fulfillment. It's not even funny. April is about working on yourself. You can do it. Don't wait for another excuse or another opportunity because you may not get one. Alright? And remember, whatever you've done and whatever you do, you are amazing. You're a wonderful person. And your existence is so important in this world. So important. You can change anything and take destiny of your own life. Okay? Thank you for checking in with Mama Priest. And I'll be here next time you need a message. Go in love and make it a point to be kind.